Oh, 07 and welcome aboard, citizens. Today, we talk about making money in an uncertain universe. With persistence getting more stable as development on Star Citizen moves forward, making money to forward your progress in game has become more important. For this video, we're going to lay out the different ways to make money, how efficient they are, plus many of the risks associated with these methods. Blanket warning. This game is an alpha, and stability can impact many aspects of the game. There are some methods of making money that are more vulnerable than others, but I'll talk about them all briefly. Additionally, the judgments of the categories I'll be discussing are based on my experiences and the people I've talked to and interacted with. Of course, your mileage may vary. But leave a comment below, share your experiences, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe while you're at it. First things first, missions. Credit generation, low to moderate. Risk, pretty low. Missions are, of course, a great place for anybody to start out making money. If you have a ship, and you should have at least one, you can start taking on missions that earn some credits. Thanks, Captain Obvious. As I've said many times before, delivery missions are a great way for new citizens to get started. The main benefit of getting credits via missions, though, is this. First, there's no outlay of initial resources except for having the ship we talked about and buying fuel. Depending on what type of missions you run, they can also be completed in a relatively short time period. Unfortunately, since 3.8 went live and the rewards got adjusted, the credits earned for missions took kind of a drastic step down. This will probably be adjusted more in the future as Alpha goes on. There are a few decent missions for credits out there, like clearing out claim jumpers and the 890 liberation missions. Soloing these can preserve a decent payout at the end of the day, and if you bring friends and they want to cut, well, that's splitting the payout and reducing your credits per hour. There are several missions that are very fun, so this can kind of mitigate some of the grindiness of lower paying missions. I've also talked to some people that are into extreme deliveries, where they collect a dozen boxes or more and cherry pick destinations that are close to each other and can turn a pretty decent profit for very low risk. Second method for generating credits, trading. Credit generation, mid to high, risk, high. Commodity trading, or space trucking, is the best example of risk versus reward. While the servers are more stable now, there's still the chance of getting the dreaded 30k disconnect, or having some miscreant at Port Olisar pad ram you, and suddenly your caterpillar full of cargo just became a couple 100,000 credit loss in the ledger. Having to make another successful 10 runs to recoup your losses can be risky and a bit deflating. There are ways to mitigate risk on this and still turn a good profit. Doing lower credit but higher return on investment goods like scrap or chlorine mean that you can lose a shipment and could recover within about 4 to 5 runs what you'd lost. Plus, a lot of these smaller ticket runs have the benefit of being quick turnarounds, thus limiting your exposure for being in flight for too long and risking more disconnects. There's a trade route from Yellow to Port Olisar that I run and can do it in about 5 to 10 minutes. Quick, cheap, safe, and I can turn a decent payout. Yeah, it feels good getting that 25,000 profit from a load of precious ores, but I only attempt those if instance is fresh and things have been stable. At the end of the day, I know you diehard space truckers accept the risk and can be more about the hauling than the payout for you. And I salute you. Keep on trucking, Space Cowboys. Finally, we come to mining. Payout is mid to high, risk low. Mining is kind of the gold standard of credit generation right now, and offers similar benefits to what missions have. You need a ship, or a multi-tool if you want to go hand mining, and if things go catastrophically wrong, the only resources you've lost have been your time invested. Hand mining can get you started, and if you have a good feel for it, can be pretty decent. For the best results, though, having access to a prospector or a mole will see the best results. Depending on your technique and equipment, making 30 to 80,000 on a full prospector load is completely in the realm of possibility, with a 30-minute to an hour or so investment. Right now, asteroid mining is bugged, so I'm only going to be talking about from the planetary surface perspective. I won't go into all the details, as I'll save that for a separate mining guide video, but keeping disciplined and only excavating the top 5 resources listed here can generate you a lot of profit in the long run. Make sure your percentages are high too. While that 200 mass rock could have a 10% agresium, the other 90% is junk. That won't sell and just fills your saddlebags prematurely. I feel I need to note that there is a lot of luck involved in mining and can impact your bottom line. I've ended runs just on filling up on diamond and titanium because I wasn't having luck finding anything else, and you end up with just a much lower payout. Knowing how much time you have available to spend on a run can help you pick and choose your targets. I like to allocate about an hour per run if I can, as that seems to be about an average amount of picking and choosing my targets and filling up my saddlebags. Now, I know not everybody can splash the cash out for a prospector, but you can build up your credits to purchase one in-game. What you can do is rent a prospector for a 24-hour period for a little over 40k. If you get 2 to 3 runs in during that time, you'll probably net a pretty decent profit. Any more runs than that and you're upping your return on investment and adding extra padding to your account with more credits. There are some drawbacks with the rental system though. Specifically, you can't alter the mining heads used, so that can make some rocks unobtainable. But once you get around to the 2 million mark, through disciplined mining and saving your credits, purchasing your own prospector gonna feel pretty good. Anyways, I've listed some useful websites below that you can use to help you start out earning those credits. Please do like and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and of course, you can catch me live streaming on Twitch, or hit me up on Twitter. In the meantime, fly safe, and we'll see you next time. Okay, here we go.